Alright everyone, welcome to JKeSport F1 Racing League. We are in Vietnam this week. We'll go with Scab now, first one on a flyer. This is our Tier 1, third season, second race of the third season. Last week's winner, getting it to win it with a masterclass of Australia. Last lap, fastest lap, got stolen by Jalen in the AlphaTauri team to double up his point finish for 2 in 10th place. So we're on board here, Scabney, league co-owner, season 1 champion. On board through the S's here, Vietnam. I gotta get some of my information up. Nice and smooth, 5th gear, a little bit down to 4th. Hard brake, hard left. Finish the little bit of a hard lap. Definitely hard third sector. It was 136.4 first off. First across, I mean. I'm not going to catch that in time. T-Widow 135.3. There's Jacko across with a 134.4. Has a little bit of yellow flags flashing. We're going to try and see by the time I get there, they're all going to be crossing the line. We'll find Catman to cross. 135.8. Good for P5 at the moment. So a bunch of cars on their out laps. We'll ride with, I hope he's invalidated, so we won't ride with him. We'll go with the Yuppie here, crossing the line just now with a 135.8. Takes P5 from Catman. Let's see who's got, those are all on soft tires at the moment. So we'll go fine. Looks like AP there now, just across the line again. P9 in the Renault. We'll go newest member, iConnects here. We'll call them Connects. Through the S's. Into the hard final corner. Well, second to last corner. Hard braking zone. Through across the line now goes 135.1. So P3 right off the bat there. We'll see if we can catch. Looks like Honzi just crossing the line. 137. He's on medium tires though, so he can certainly go faster than that. Looks like who's that? Haas. T-Widow, believe, on an in lap. So looks like everybody out there pretty much is on an in lap. Missed Sam, but there you go. Looks like preliminary first runs. Jacko's got the best of the field with a 134.4 here at Vietnam. I need to find my mouse. Looks like everybody coming into the pit lane. We've got Will on an out lap. Don't think any of them guys are on excuse me, on flying laps. Got my cats opening doors over here. Get some information on the Vietnam Grand Prix. The Hanoi Street Circuit, I guess, would be more what I'm looking for. As I don't know, they don't have the track map up anymore. That. Alright. I'm not gonna look for that while we're racing. So we'll trust what you know about it. 2 roundabouts, super long straightaway. There's like a medium, short, and a long straightaway with DRS zones on each. We're riding with Will here. In the Mercedes. Coming through the second roundabout, the left-hander onto the long back straight, final straight. Whatever, I'm sure I'll call it a whole bunch of different straights today. Down from 200 to about 30, 40 mile an hour around the hairpin. Back all the way to 7th gear before a hard brake. 3rd gear, right hand. Saw he tapped 2nd there for a second. 6th flat out, back to 7th. Couple little downshifts through the S's. Try to hang 5th and hug those curbs as tight as you can. See, he runs out of ERS at the end of the lap. That's alright. It's only got 1 corner to go. Takes it pretty smooth around the line. 134.9 for P2. So 1 of 3 cars right now in the 134s. See, Barry went out, put a 135 for P9. We'll go watch Bacon, looks like. He's in Sector 1, so we'll look at Random. Random has invalidated. Ginnett yet to run a lap. Uncle Ben retired somewhere in there. Not sure if it was an accident. But we're on with Bacon on medium tires even. So we're going to see what he can do. All the top times at the moment on the softs except Honesy's run with the mediums. As we've got a yellow, one of the, looks like Will maybe has run out of fuel, causing that yellow. Not quite sure. We'll check on that. Possibly. Alright, there we go. There's Bacon there, you saw 137.4, so the medium's not going to get you in the top 10. If you're going to burn up a set of softs to try to possibly be in the top 10, you might as well just burn them, save your mediums possibly for the race. It's a 2-stop sort of track, it seems like, because we've got quite a bit of traffic here now through turn 1, 2, 3. Mark of Kenya. FI looks like also on a flyer. That's both Ferraris. Mark of Kenya, Honesy. And looks like Jacko also. So this is almost a race between these 3. We'll make sure that's Jacko. Nope, that's Ginnett in between them. So Ginnett on an outlap, splitting the Ferraris at the moment. Honesy also on an outlap, so I screwed all that up by not looking at that. We could have just rode with Mark the whole time. Mark, excuse me, Mark, a great driver in the league. A little wiggle there out of the hairpin. Mark, great driver, many podiums. Yet to break his win cherry, I guess you call it. I couldn't think of a better term there, but he'll get one. He's been very consistent, very fast. So here he is through the S's, just hugs inside that to keep it valid. Looked like he was pushing it to the limit. Final left. Runs out of ERS. Almost hits the wall. A good run there though for P14 Mark. Preliminary lap. Jacko took 4/10 off of his lap while we weren't looking. We'll ride with race 1's winner. Ginnett to win it. Through turn 1, through the right hand roundabout. Little left kink. So close to that wall, but so confident. Just pushes it right to the limit. Again. As he goes a purple on Sector 1. So I believe those are just personal purples. Good getting out of the way there by Honesy. Honesy must have been validated. Oh, excuse me, that was Mark. Honesy's in front of FI there. Possibly giving him a little boost. Down the super long straight. DRS zone, wing open. One of the last few to set a time here. As you see, Jacko, Will, FI at the top of the board at the moment. This looks like connects. Hits the pit lane going in. A little yellow flag there. There's Ginnett through. FI out of the way nicely. A little bit of a slide there. Collects himself. Get rid of that little screen blocker. Comes around 5th gear, hard on the throttle. Goes 133.6 for pole. So he says back that win up. 4/10 on Jacko at the moment. Honesy just behind him. 6/10 slower, but good for P3. So there's a gauntlet now. Has been thrown down. Ginnett, Jacko, Honesy. Jalen snuck P4 in there on us. T-Widow. P5 now on another flyer. Just starting his flyer. We'll find. Looks like AP. Looks like AP's well off his time. Looks like everyone else in the pit, so T-Widow down on his time. Holmesy just ran one. We'll ride with T-Widow in the Haas team. Try and find him on my map. There he is, going into the right hand to the left hand roundabout. So tricky to get right when you can get on the throttle. Barely missed that wall, barely missed that wall. Looks like he kept it pretty well centered, nice and safe. As much grip, throttle, and downforce as you can for the longest straight on the calendar, I believe. What would have been. Into the tight hairpin to the left. We'll get that little screen back up there. We got 3.5 minutes to go, so it's about to get hectic. As you see, 4, 5, 6 cars there on their outlap. A lot more in the pit lane, probably getting ready for their final outlaps. This is one of the longer laps on the circuit, so T-Widow decides against that lap. He probably has just enough time to get out and back in. As we're with random, has invalidated. There's no one else on a flyer at the moment. Let me look at the map, see if I can find. I believe that's a Williams going to be crossing the line next. That's T-Bird, who we were on board with, so let's go with T-Bird. Let's see, looks... yeah, all those times except Bacon on the softs, so... not even going to try the mediums. It's not going to benefit you in qualifying today. If you want to start near the front anyway. It's T-Bird now through turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Not sure how many they call it. I can't find my trap map, and I'm not going to look it up. T-Bird very, very close to his time. As long as he keeps it hard and steady. We'll keep him on board. That was a kind of cool view. Be a lot cooler with more cars, but it was cool. With just T-Bird there in the Williams. There you see full brake. Feather the gas a little bit. Back to full throttle. All the way up to 180 degrees again. 100 degrees. 180 miles per hour again. Nice smooth downshift for the left hand, back to the right. Before the final hard right-hander as random. I believe that was in the pit lane, retires. One more turn to go for T-Bird. Takes it pretty well. Very well. P5 for T-Bird. There's a bunch of outlaps now. We'll see Jacko. Looks like his final flyer coming around the final couple corners. Little wiggle. Goes 34.4. So this looks like he's gonna start his flyer now. He still had full. Nope, ain't full enough ERS. He did not. So it's like a little slip up there in the final sector for Jacko. Gonna cost him a shot at pole position. As we've got traffic everywhere now 18 seconds, so these are going to be final laps. Hopefully George here not going to impede Ginnett. Holmesy behind. Most everybody going to make it to the line. I think that's Mark of Kenya probably going to be, and looks like, yeah, Ginnett is going to get held up. Jacko gets out of the way. Maybe not held up just yet. As it is Mark of Kenya first across the line once the checkers fly. Ginnett, hopefully, not going to get held up here by George. He probably did. Looks like he's got more pace. He's obviously got more pace. He's your pole sitter. We'll stick on board with him. Not sure if he lost any time through the S's there, but we're coming around. That's the AlphaTauri teammates of Terrible FI and Sam Barrett. Ginnett catching them quite quickly, it looks like. Keep my eye on the leaderboard. As Sam goes fourth, Ginnett taps the wall, goes 1/10 faster. So possibly could have beat his time. Holmesy went in the pit lane. Not sure if he got damage on that lap. T-Widow, though, through the final sector. Looks like we've got T-Widow, Catman coming around as well. Ooh, Catman nails the wall right before the line. T-Widow not going to cover his time. Just a couple tenths back. So now Scavney looks like he's invalidated, and everybody else is pit lane, checker flag, or grayed out. So that'll be your order. That'll be qualifying. Ginnett to win it, backing up his win from last week with pole position. Not worth points in Formula One scoring system, but it is worth a front row lockout for the Racing Point team. And we'll get you a little bit of information on that momentarily. Well, we do take a break in between. We like to have a drink, have a smoke, have a 2-minute break between qualifying, get your strategy set, get your chair set, get your controller set, make sure everything's good, charged, ready to go. We're ready to go. We'll run through the order. Ginnett, Jacko, Racing Point front row. Holmesy, Sam Barrett takes fourth, Jalen fifth, T-Bird, T-Widow, Will Scavney, random rounds out top 10, FI 11th, AP 12th, Connect 13th, Yuppie 14th, George 15th, Seaberry 16th, Mark 17th, Catman 18th, Bacon 19th, and Uncle Ben in 20th with no lap time set for some reason. Not sure why. Everyone on soft tires, top 10 will have to use those. 3, 2, 1. We'll be back momentarily. Stay with us. JKeSports. Round 2, Vietnam Grand Prix. Alright, there you see. Pole sitter. Get it. 2 win it. Jacko. We'll run through the... Yep, that's exactly how I want it. Alright, we'll run through the field. There's Jacko. Holmesy in the Ferrari. We'll get a good view. Number 24. There's Sam. Here's Jalen. I got a blank Williams. Not sure who that is. There's T-Widow, Will, through the hairpin, Scabney. Little look at the pit stop strategies. They're saying it's a 2-stopper no matter what. Random Sirius there, McLaren. Top 10, we got 11th, we've got FI, he took mediums. AP with mediums. iConnect with mediums. Yuppie with mediums. George goes hard tires. First of the hard runners. Seaberry, medium. Mark, medium. Grumpy Catman, medium. Bacon, medium. And Uncle Ben's right, starting from last on the soft tires, so a little bit of different strategy. Excuse me. Here you see strategy suggested for medium and hard starters. They're saying, oh, there's T-Bird. They're saying 2-stop no matter what tire you're starting on. So we're gonna go to the front of the grid. There's Ginnett to win it. There's Jacko. There's the lights. 5 lights. 0 lights. Green flag racing. Looks like a good getaway for Jacko and Ginnett. Jacko gonna have the inside line. Ginnett gets away though. Gets away smooth. Looks like Holmesy gonna take second. Jacko pushed well wide. Holds on for third. A little tight racing there. Looks like Sam trying to peek back around for fourth there. Sam trying to get around Jalen with a good start for Jalen as well there. Again, it got away as, oh no, looks like we had a little bit of carnage back behind the field as we've got a Mercedes in the wall. Seaberry gets through, a little bit of damage. There's 3 wide action. Renault Haas. Good, lots of cars there. Mercedes, you see the yuppie back there trying to make a move on George. It's a lot of action at the back of the field. Holmesy and Ginnett got away well for the lead. Jacko's still holding on to that battle, but we're gonna watch this pack here into the hairpin as, ooh, coming in hot behind, a little bit of contact, and you see Mark ghost out a little bit, wiggle and tap the wall. I don't think there was any major damage. I did see a wing or two fly in there. You see a Williams without a left wing plate. AlphaTauri got through it unscathed, I believe, as did the Haas of Catman. Uncle Ben still at the back of the field, coming around there. You see, taking the first lap. Whew, that was an eventful first lap. Ginnett gets around for first place ahead of Holmesy. Jacko got, after a little bit of a rough start, getting his pace back, catching back up. Jalen excuse me, Jalen got around Sam there. Looks like these front 5 have broken away. Has Scabney in the pit lane. Here goes, ooh, his Scabney in the pit lane. If he has, they've double stacked. That would be quite unfortunate. No, just the goofy glitch. They're gonna cycle it back for me now, but it is Ginnett, Holmesy, Jacko. Excuse me, there you see Jacko, Jalen, Sam. The top 5 at the moment, ahead of Scabney in 6th. Random inside, gonna look around. It is the inside into the hairpin. Good brake, good apex, smooth move. Looks like Scavney got a good jump out of that corner. Not enough to get the move made back. It's random a little wide there. They keep showing us the pit strategy. As we watch through the S's, Random and Scavney here. Looks like the beginning of the second little pack of cars. Top 5 broken away a little bit. Tiny bit of lock up there. As Honesy puts in fastest lap, so he's gonna catching up just a little bit. 6/10. Ooh, George. Unfortunate. George takes a penalty going in the pit lane. He had the excuse me, he had the wing damage from the lap 1 hairpin stack up. As Will, Mark, and Yuppie have pitted on the first of 2 laps. Lap 2, as their leaders are now on lap 3. They're coming around to start lap 3 as well. So looks like Honesy now going to be in DRS range with it now available. Lap 3. See if he can get close enough and make a move on Ginnett. As I said, excuse me, as I said, Ginnett was your round 1 winner. Week 1, round 1 of season 3 in Australia last week. Random Serious second. FI finished 3rd. That was your podium. Sam Barrett 4th. Jacko 5th. Impressive showing for Alfa Romeo and Racing Point, who are 1-2 in the constructors with an 8-point gap. 8-point lead for the Racing Point boys. It's Honesy now. DRS open again. Tracking down Ginnett. Not sure if he's going to have enough to get around on this tough course to pass on. But we keep getting little yellow flags. I'm sure there might be cars going into the pit lane. As you see, iConnect and T-Widow into the pit lane here on lap 3. They're lap 3. We're now on lap 4. Honesy with the DRS again. It's just not quite enough to get alongside to possibly make a move on Ginnett. They are distancing themselves from the field as Jacko and Sam falling a little bit back. Sam got back around Jalen. Random and Scavney holding on 6th, 7th. There's a beautiful view of the Vietnam course. FI up to 8th now, first of the medium runners. So good start for him. There's T-Bird. There's AP. Go back to the front. Is some of the closest battles on the track at the moment. Jacko and Sam, 3rd and 4th. Jacko a little wiggle there again, giving Sam hundredths on the interval. Go back there with Honesy though. Tiny bit of a lockup into the final couple corners. Finish lap 4, start lap 5. DRS open again. Ginnett just being smooth out front. Gets all the clean air. Dirtying it up just enough for Honesy to not be able to get alongside. Because I'm not quite sure the suggested strategy of what Jeff's gonna give you, but I imagine lap probably 9, maybe 10 they'll pit. If it's 2-stop, maybe lap 8. Some of these guys may try a 1-stop strategy, just pull an undercut of some sort somewhere, somehow. Still some of the closest on track though. Sam DRS zone of Jacko. Not quite enough. Honesy DRS of Ginnett. Not quite enough. Looks like Jacko and Sam caught up a little bit to the front too this time around. definitely distanced themselves from Jalen in 5th now. Scabney and Random side by side. Into the S's. Ooh, that was tight. Close to the fence there. Scabney holds off Random. I believe Random was behind. He's all over him through the entire S's. Gets alongside, not quite alongside, but peeked a nose there into the second to last left there. Now alongside with a DRS boost, gonna get the line, get the position into turn 1. Hard brake right back to the right. Now we'll see if he gets DRS or if Scabney will get it here in this next section. Was a nice move there into 1. Scabney gets the response DRS. Once right on board. See if he's going to get enough. Not into this corner anyway. See if he can get the traction now out of that corner onto the long straight. As the DRS will open toward the back end of this straight. Right about there. There it is. Wing open. Extra miles per hour. Light blinking though. He's out of juice in the battery. Gets right behind. Hard brake. As you see, AP gets around with some DRS help on the long straight. It's Random ahead of Scabney now. Gonna try to pull away through the S's. Once again, at the front, it's just close, but not close enough. The DRS is helping him stay there, but it's not helping him get around, so it's going to be a tough battle for Honesy, for Jacko, for Sam, as Jacko and Sam. Jacko possibly going to be in Honesy's DRS here soon. So we'll see if he can benefit any on that, as the only... few people made moves in the race. FI up a few spots. Honesy passed Jacko at the start. Jalen got around Sam, but Sam got him back. Here we go. That's the view I love on this course. The old left about. Big swooping left-hander. There's Jacko and Sam. Oh, and there's Honesy. The DRS did it that time. Sorry I missed that. Honesy got it done with the DRS assistance. So now Gennett just gonna have to keep it close and get him right back next time around. So it could be a cat and mouse of who gets the DRS win, possible undercuts. So game on. Honesy says let's go with the pass for P1. And Gennett will go straight to the pit lane for some new tires. Not sure. Sam hurried up in behind. Jacko may have wanted to, but didn't want to double stack, so Gennett. Ooh, as T-Bird takes penalty time now. We'll watch the Racing Point team. Goes medium to medium. Gets a new wing as well. Didn't know he had wing damage, so that's gonna hurt the team, and Sam will get ahead. That's obviously a 5, 6, 7 second longer stop with the wing change. Sam's gonna get out ahead of Gennett, so that's gonna change some stuff. That's gonna throw Sam right out in front of Uncle Ben, who's made it from 20th all the way up to 9th right now. As the first cycle of pit stops, T-Bird in. George or Jim with some penalty time as well. We'll get rid of that. I was gonna check that real quick. Well, there's the big left about again. We're on board. Uncle Ben, I suppose I should move up. We're going to see Scabney here. Scabney and FI. FI now up to 5th, starting on the medium tires. First of those runners, so he could have really good strategy. As FI finishing on podium last week in Australia for Alfa Romeo. As now we've got a yellow flag. That looks like Impossible Bacon. Yeah, slow out of the hairpin, gets it going again. So just a local, no safety car. Not even a virtual. As there you see, we've got some racing here at the back of the pack. Will 14th, George 15th, Thibodeau 16th, Mark 17th. Everyone will probably be ready to get done with this track. As there you see Random and Jalen now in the pit lane. Holmesy and Jacko saying no undercut, we're gonna go overcut. If that's their chance. As there's a yellow in the S's. Just local again, no safety cars. As Jalen out, Bacon in. Oh no, Mark retires, I believe, into the pit lane. Not gonna be able to check that. He did go into the pit lane. So just a rough race for Mark. Ferrari boys call it. They've got Holmesy out front to hang their hopes on. That's Bacon. Looks like a little bit of a long stop. Comes out on some fresh soft tires. Holmesy though is distancing himself now from Jacko. 2-second difference there. FI up to 3rd after starting, I believe, 11th, possibly 12th. What a good start for him there. 9 laps in now in the Vietnamese Grand Prix. We're on board Scabney. See, they're now all on 9-lap old tires. There's Sam's got fresh mediums. He's already made his pit stop in 5th place. He would possibly be the one to look at for the undercut the longer Holmesy and Jacko run. But Holmesy and Jacko do have the advantage of open track. They can kind of baby their tires. They've got a 12-second gap behind. We'll take a look. It shows Sam 16 seconds behind the leader. Ginnett 24 seconds behind the leaders. So I never pay attention to how long the pit stop takes. They usually show it. It's usually around 20 to 25 seconds though, so maybe Sam and Ginnett will cycle back out into the lead. You see only a couple penalties at the moment. Here's the Ferrari of Holmesy out front. See if he goes in pit lane this time by. He does. Hard on the brakes. A little bit of a great lockup, but you don't need those tires anymore. That's why. So there, Jacko gonna stroll on into the lead now for the Racing Point team. Here you see Ferrari boys in, out, hard tires on. Looks like he's going one stop. Gonna sacrifice the pace. See the Red Bull team coming out with the mediums ready for Scabney. He's going red to yellow as FI now in 2nd. Sam does pass. Sam does pass Holmesy. Undercut successful for Sam Barrett. Looks like he's a full second and a half ahead. Holmesy does have a little bit fresher tires, but the hard compound, so we're not sure how that pace will equal itself, or possibly the hards will come to in a little bit later and Holmesy will have an advantage. He did get out ahead of Ginnett. Looks like 2-3 seconds ahead of Ginnett. Holmesy still is, so Getting it with a wing change. I mean, not out of it yet. He's proven himself very fast, so just head down, DRS open, get back in there. You got 17 laps still to go. Again, it probably gonna be wanting to get around this car. This Renault was not going to the pit lane, so we'll see. Again, it certainly in DRS range. Wing open, looks to the inside, gets well alongside, gets the move made into turn one. So again, it now back up to fourth. Freed up as Jacko comes out of the pit lane, pushed a little wide. That's an unfortunate consequence of this weird pit lane exit. AP does his best to keep that clean. Gonna get back alongside with the DRS there. So it's a DRS battle back and forth here between Renaults and Racing Points, as there you see Uncle Ben. Ginnett gets back inside AP there with a good move before the exit of the turn, so not sure if he'll hold the DRS. Look at that, it's a beautiful shot. Racing Points and Renaults. Throw a McLaren now at the back of that mix. Ginnett gonna lead them down the straight. Ginnett, AP, Jacko, Uncle Ben, Random in the back. As Random now is caught up as well. Ginnett not gaining a whole lot of time toward the leaders as, ooh, Sam got ahead of Honesy. Or no, that was the undercut still. Honesy has gotten around FI though, who needs to probably go into the pit lane soonish. We'll ride with, see if he goes in right now. He does not. He's got another lap or two at least, probably in them mediums. As, oh no, Ginnett with a swerve and a wall hit at the worst possible place just after the pit lane entrance, so he's gonna have a whole lap. Oh, as he DNFs now hard into the wall. C. Berry, and I'm not sure who that was. Very fortunate. Looked like Uncle Ben. Fortunate not to hit him as he bounced off the wall there. So we're gonna have some sort, maybe, yes, I was gonna say there's gotta be some course, if it's virtual or not. Safety car out. So race one winner Ginnett hard into the final corner wall. Lost his wing, just no downforce anymore, and hard into the final corner. But we're gonna get a full course safety car. Sam Barrett, Honesy, FI gonna be a benefactor out of this, as he has yet to pit. We can check that real quick now. Pit stops, yes, says FI, AP, Uncle Ben, and Catman, the only ones yet to pit. This could hurt the Renault team. If they both decide to pit, they're definitely, well, they're maybe in double stack territory. But it's yellow flag, so they're probably going yellow flag Delta. We'll see. It'll be a couple laps. It'll be a few. As Sam does go into the pit lane, lap 13. So he's already pitted once. He's going for stop number 2. They're going to double stack the Alfa Romeos. That's going to hurt FI's chances, I believe. We'll just ride here with Sam. See how far behind he's in and out. Here's FI. Is it going to cost him? They do. Not too bad of a double stack there for Alfa Romeo, so well done. It will put Honesy and Jacko back ahead, but a beautiful double stack for Alfa Romeo to get Sam back out in third. FI's only going to fall to 6th as, ooh, now George retires. What's happening here? Did George miss the pit wall? I'm not sure. That is a tricky pit lane. If you're not on it, you can easily hit a wall there. So bad luck for George and the Williams team. But that will help Bacon, T-Widow, Yuppie, I-Connect, T-Bird, those toward the back of the field there. Everyone's going to get a chance to take a little breath, get a little breather. As I myself will take a little breather here momentarily. I'm going to get my stuff set back how I like it. We'll look at some tires, who's got what. Looks like everybody done with their stops for sure. We'll double check. I don't want any of that. Yes, everyone's mandatories are done. Very few penalty times. There's the rundown of who's got current tires with now halfway through. So there'll be 14 to go. 13 to go maybe when we go back racing. Honesy, Jacko, Sam, your top three at the moment on hard, medium, medium. Looks like FI and Random Serious gonna go with softs in this final push. Safety car laps will help preserve them. Let's see position changes. Uncle Ben did start last. He's up to 10th. As everyone in the top 10 except Jacko has gained at least one position. Jacko would have to win or be leading to gain a position, so not bad. He's right where he started in second. Alright, done. Yep, don't need that. Alright. See, to the leader minute. So everybody's still on the lead lap. That's fortunate. Everyone's gonna catch up. No lapped cars. Gonna be in the queue, the safety car queue. See T-Widow and Bacon. Hopefully with the two super long straightaways. Safety car speeds. Could be in this lap. But again, we're in for a good one. Tier 1 never disappoints. These guys are good. We got some talented drivers. We've got a good assortment of drivers. I think we've got great team matchups this year for constructor battles. Unfortunately, Cam not here again. Last season's runner-up is Sam Barrett, sitting in third. We'll go check out his new ride. He won the championship of season 2 in the Red Bull. Switched over to Alfa Romeo. Team up with FI, who's currently in 6th. That's Honesy, you see, with the fastest lap so far. This Bacon still 13 seconds behind. I believe safety car is gonna come in. He's close enough. Come on, safety car. Come on, safety car, go in. No, they would already set it. With the pit lane entrance being back that far, I forgot they say it well before that. So one more round. That'll benefit the runners like FI and Random, who went late pit stop, one stop to the mediums, or excuse me, mediums to the softs. That was a good shot of the field, warming their tires there. View of the McLaren team running together on track at the moment. Here's the overhead. Nice overhead of the Ferrari. I think I might take a little break here for a second while they go down the long straight. There we go, safety car in this lap. Honesy, Jacko, Sam gonna lead him to the line. Honesy in the Ferrari with the hard tires. Jacko, Racing Point with the mediums. Sam in the Alfa Romeo with some mediums. They're coming through the S's. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Honesy gonna slow him down a little bit. Safety car now in the pit lane. He's gonna slow him down a little bit more. And see now his pace is the safety car pace. Looks like he's leading it pretty smooth back to the line. Hits the gas. Full throttle back to the green flag racing. Here we go. Honesy, Jacko, Sam. Sam takes a peek. Can't get around. Decides against it. Jalen Scabney everyone holding position pretty well so far. Looks like Random back there. Maybe gonna take a look as he's got the soft tires. Everyone pretty smooth there through sector 1. Sam as Catman loses a spot or two there. Now Yuppie right with Catman, not sure he can pick up a little damage. There's hard braking zones. T-Widow. Looks like Widow might have had to cut a little bit of that corner as we go into the left about. Traffic well behind. Random does get by. AP down the long straight. This soft tire to hard tire, I believe there. Now into the hard braking zone. A little bit of lockups ahead. FI gonna bump Jalen a little. AP gets a little wiggly off of the throttle there. So FI, no damage for FI, a good thing for that. He's gonna have to do what he can now, trying to get around. This is another soft tire to the hard tire battle. It's through the S's, very tough. Not really anywhere to make a move through there. It's Holmesy, Jacko, Sam got away from these. Jalen Scabney got around Jalen on the restart. With his soft tires as well was possibly the move to make, as we got now 10 to go. Catman into the pit lane. Ooh, Jalen gets a little bit of a peek on FI. But oh, then he spins. Random almost hit him. Looked like he got around. Jalen gonna whip it around. Super unfortunate there. Jalen gonna fall all the way to the back of the field, 16th. It's Random now up to 6th. Gets past AP on the straight. Jacko. Oh, Jacko got around Honesy and Sam did. So as Jalen and all that unfolded toward the back, we had a lead change I missed. Jacko got around. Sam did as well. Let's check. Honesy just the hard tires probably. Sam and Jacko now gonna have a fight on their hands with both on the medium compounds. And FI and Scabney are a-coming. If they can make those... Oh, Scabney's on the mediums. I thought Scabney put... Oh, it was FI and Random on the softs. Okay. But Scabney's a-coming too on the mediums. They're going for it. It's time to go. 10 to go. Now coming around to start. 10 to go. DRS back enabled after the safety car, so we'll see if in the zones they get the boost. Sam well within the time. He's gonna get the first boost here out of the right hand roundabout. The little kink at the end to the right, now the wing open. As you see, it gains him 2/10. 2/10 really quick. Not enough though. That's Jacko, Sam, Honesy. Got some fight going on toward the back there. You see Scavney and Random. Random gets a heck of a run. Those soft tires are just putting it down right now. I don't know if they're going to last till the whole end of the race, but Random just got by Scavney almost like it was not even a challenge. I think that was well before the DRS zone too. So, ooh, Scavney with a big wiggle and curb hop. Gonna fall even further off of back of Random. So that move will be nice and completed. And now while I'm messing around, I miss another lead change. Frickin' Sam got around Jacko. So I'm messing up on my duties today, but it's part of racing, part of commentating and being cameraman. It happens. We'll hang on now, as that was fastest lap of the race for Sam. 19 laps in. We're now on lap 20. As Random goes even quicker than that on those soft tires. FI and Random, 4th and 5th. They're a-coming. They're now only 4 or 5 seconds off the lead. It's Honesy on the hard tires, just unfortunately the wrong call. Maybe even mediums would have worked. But it's all split second. Especially if it's safety car and you're right there, you gotta make that call really fast. DRS assist. Jacko gonna get almost in range for a pass. Just doesn't do it. Alright. Ooh, looks like a little bit of penalty time there now toward the further down in the field. None of the leaders holding any penalty time, as now Honesy, Random got around FI. Catching Honesy at a rapid pace now, especially with that wing open. I'm not sure if excuse me, jeez, not sure if FI had a little wiggle or bobble. Lost a little bit of pace behind Random, as Random now gonna get DRS assist again. Gets to the inside, gets all the way around Honesy before the corner has even thought about braking. Those soft tires, just so much more grip at the moment. But will they hang on the whole race? He's got 4 seconds to get. But he's got to get around Jacko in the meantime of that. So another great, entertaining race so far. 7-8 laps to go here. Sam coming around, start lap 22, 7 to go. With a 1 second lead. FI Goes into the pit lane. Did he end up with damage? I'm not sure. Maybe lost a wing there. Let's see the Alfa Romeo team waiting. Just a tire change, so maybe he burned up his tires. He's gonna try and get back in the points, or maybe steal fastest lap, but you gotta get in the points for that. So FI just not confident he could finish the race out on those. Goes for a stop, comes out 14th at the moment. Will have incredible pace advantage on fresh soft tires. As Sam checking out, 2.5, 1.7 now. Hard brake, hairpin left. As we're in the little lull, there's usually always a lull in the racing. So there you see, we'll watch FI, gets around Jalen. Fresh softs, no challenge to get around old hards. Let's see Yuppie all over the back of Bacon now. Sniffing the gearbox, seeing if he can poke a nose around. Get a move up to 11th. Put some pressure on, maybe get some point scoring positions. There we'll go take a look now. Will looks like he's caught the back of Scavney a little bit. Now with about 6 to go. Sam into the second roundabout. I'm starting to hear some wind whipping around outside, so hopefully everything holds off. Ooh, there is a big old line of stuff coming. So hopefully my internet cooperates for 5.5 more laps. Scavney, Will, 5th and 6th. You see, looks like FI on the DRS straight. The longest DRS straight, I should say. Does get the move made. Gets around Bacon on the hard tire. Bacon with a good exit there, keeping the nose tight, but those soft tires just grip and bite. So much better. So much more torque when you put the throttle down. He's already launched himself a good second ahead. Just about through the S's. Sam, Jacko, random. Your top 3. Holmesy holding 4th on his hard tires. Looks like Will now again. Caught the back edge of Scavney's gearbox. Uncle Ben from the back of the grid in 7th. With AP, Renault teammate behind in 8th. T-Widow and Seaberry. There you see T-Bird taking that fastest lap away from whoever had it. Maybe himself. I'm not quite sure, but he's got it now with 4 to go. 5 to go, excuse me. This is JKeSport Vietnam Grand Prix. As I said before, this is our top tier, tier 1. Race every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Will all over the back of Scavney. Just can't get a spot to make the move. If you're interested in the league, we run it through a Discord server. We stream all of our races on YouTube. All of our races. We have Tier 1 that you're watching now. Tier 2 runs at 6 o'clock. And we have an F2 series that runs at 4 p.m. all on Saturdays. T-Widow and AP got the DRS, so it's not going to give T-Widow the boost that he really needs to get around. Because I think Will's going to need to get it down the long straight, the whole straight. Scavney doing a great job of holding the Mercedes off so far. 4 to go. Everyone's distancing themselves at the front. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds apart. Scavney, good defensive driving there. Will just can't get on the throttle quick enough. Now he does. Looks like he's got a good run possibly down the long straight. He will get the flap open. DRS assist for the back half of the long straight. Scavney's light blinking away out of the electrical ERS system. Will peaks a nose. Scavney. Nice clean racing there, boys. Scavney left him just enough room, but got on the throttle enough to hold it off, at least for that corner. Now back into the S's. Always harder to be the car behind with more dirty air. Will doing a great job going wheel to wheel. Oh, they touch now. And Scavney with a tiny bump. Will does spin. Oh, and he spins again. The hot tires got him off to spin. So Will, unfortunate. Politely waits for all the traffic to get by, but Will gonna cost himself massive point loss and decides to just retire as he goes into the pit there. So unfortunate team Mercedes with the spin there. But so Scavney, Uncle Ben, AP, Team Renault fighting each other. There's a nice view of a couple cars. Renault looks like they're getting around the Haas. It might be Catman. No, that's T-Widow we're watching, dummy. Renault's ahead. FI with his second soft tire pit stop. Now gets alongside T-Widow. With a nice move, but T-Widow holds it off for now, so that was looked like I thought he was going to get that move made, but we've got a little stack up here now as Uncle Ben and AP in the Renaults. Uncle Ben, I guess, a little bit ahead of AP, but T-Widow and FI, it's all for position now as we've got a lap and a half to go. 2 laps to go for these guys. Coming around, take the flag for 2 to go. Sam and the leaders are about a lap and a half from the finish. So we'll try to catch them across the line. We'll watch T-Widow. FI doing all he can to try to get around T-Widow. You see that Alpha now sticks a nose inside, but he knows there's still a little more to that little roundabout. Gets a great run off of that corner though, but as they all get the DRS so close to each other, it's not really going to help you get the pass made. Maybe he'll get a run. Oh, he gets a great run there through that corner if he can hold it. Beautiful move on T-Widow there through the roundabout. FI now going to need to stick that. Hopefully get the wing assist. T-Widow, not sure he's going to be able to fight that back. They both get the DRS, so that's going to be advantage FI into the next corner for sure. And the next car coming is on hard tires, so maybe make another move. Get a few more points under your belt. And Sam Barrett now coming around to start the final lap. There he crosses the line. 1 to go. Jacko 2.5 seconds behind. Random Sirius with a great run again in third. Stretching his one stop with the soft tires. Here's Honesy coming across in fourth at the moment with a little penalty time. Shouldn't affect anything as he's well ahead of fifth place Scavney now coming across the line. Start the final lap for all these guys. AP, Uncle Ben, Scavney, FI, T-Widow. FI maybe burned up those softs fighting through the pack. Not bad with an extra stop though to fight back to 8th place. He can possibly take 7th as he gets the run, gets the wing open. Gets the position now. Or the line I should say, not quite yet the position. Now gets the position. Final lap, pass. T-Widow tries to take advantage as well. Tight racing behind there. That's for 8th place still. T-Widow's gonna get the wing open now. Well, it should. Not sure why he wouldn't open his wing. Wasn't quite in the range there. Still gets the move made. Hard brake. See if it comes out clean. He does. T-Widow, just, I think them hard tires was not the right call. AP falling way back. Honesy probably cost him a win. But there's, oops, sorry, I just missed it. There's Sam crossing the line. There's Jacko for second. Your winner, Sam. Jacko back on the podium. There's Random Serious to cross the line for 3rd place. Honesy will bend it into the wall for good measure. Scavney coming across. Trying to hold off Uncle Ben. A great fight for the final corner. Yes, he does hold it off by 1/10. Scavney, Uncle Ben, FI up to 7th, AP 8th, T-Widow 9th. Jalen will finish 10th again at the line. Seabury just missing out on points. I'm not quite sure if that's penalty time. Is there now the rest of the cars coming across? Bacon, Yuppie, Catman, T-Bird. There's T-Bird coming for 15th. And iConnect comes around. T-Bird will steal fastest lap from, well, he had it before, so he might have stole it from himself, but he makes sure no one will get the point for it. As there's Uncle Ben's Rice with those binoculars. Driver of the day. From the back of the grid. But there's Zip. Sam Barrett, your winner. I'll say yet again, Sam Barrett, your winner. He was Season 1 champion. He leads the league in wins. First win of Season 2, though. Or Season 3, excuse me. Round 2. As Alfa Romeo celebrates a win. Alfa Romeo and Racing Point, I believe, probably near or already past their point total from last season. As there you see Sam Barrett, Jacko, Random, Honesy, Scavney, top 5, Uncle Ben, FI, AP, T-Widow, and Jalen. 10th, Seabury, Bacon, Yuppie, Catman, T-Bird. Your top 15, iConnect 16th, DNFs for Will, George, Ginnett, and Mark. But that'll do it for Vietnam. I'm sure many people will be glad to be rid of this track. It never even raced in real life. We've raced it twice now. But we will race it no more. So congratulations again. Sam Barrett, your winner. Jacko second. Random third. Another great race here. JKeSport Tier 1. Let me check real fast and see where we're going to be next week. Next week's race is in Canada, so stay tuned for that. Saturday night, 7:30, JKeSport. I am Spaceman 47 Yo. Thanks for watching. Good night.